rookie Luka Doncic, and you played in the league against overseas players and you coached against them. Can you talk about his talent?
I didn't play against many. I was too old for that. So, but he's terrific. I don't think he's playing tonight, but he's a terrific player. I mean, he just plays at a great pace. He doesn't play like a rookie. He's obviously in some ways not. He's over in Europe playing with grown men. So, but he's just a gifted player. He's going to be a great player in this league for a long time.
Doc, could you talk about what DeAndre meant to you and to this Clipper organization?
Well, all of them. That whole group. It's funny. You hear all the stuff about us not winning. We say, well, only one team won. It's been Golden State over the last 3 years. So, but when you think about DJ, especially because I think he started it, any success we have, in my opinion, from this point forward, it's because of DJ, number one, Blake, number two, CP, number three, because before then, when you heard the Clipper name, it was never like connected to success or winning. Those guys came, and things changed. And to me, they started this organization or restarted it back. So when you think about us now, you think about a winning franchise. We haven't been a winner yet, but we've done a lot of winning. And so DJ is part of that. For me personally, DJ just means far more. We have a great relationship, and it means the world to me. I don't think I've been as happy for a guy because, we sat down on the first day that I met him with this long list, and he thought I was nuts. I'm sure of that. But it was a heck of a list. By the end of the year, you're going to be the all-defensive team. You're going to be these things, and these are none of the things he ever made. And he achieved most of them. And then he went on to make the Olympic team. So he did a lot. He put in the work, and so I will be ever indebted to him.
What do you think his free throw percentage shooting this year?
I'm loving it. We're going to follow the hell out of him every time. I told him that. We're going to check it. We're going to see how good it really is. But, it's funny. Like I've always said with him, his form is good. The ball just didn't go in.
Right.
And so, change the scenery in that way, because that's a lot mental. So we definitely follow him when he gets back to LA because he'll have all that negative memory back. So we'll bring it back to him.
What are some of the reasons Alexander's off to a good start for you guys?
He's just a good player. He really is. He's just he's a good player. He's a little like Doncic where they don't act like rookies. Shai, you'll see his posts. I would love to know what his heart rate is because it looks like he's never in a hurry. He just plays at an NBA pace. And that's unusual for a rookie, really unusual for a rookie point guard. But he has it. He came in the league with it. I think our coaching staff would love to take some of the credit, but we get none here. I mean, really, he's just one of those guys that has a great pace about him. And I think every night when teams face him the first time, they don't realize how big he is. He's not just 6'6". We like to say he's 6'6", and it's a different. He's a long kid.
About the first night of a back-to-back.
Yeah.
How does the depth of this team help in those situations?
I don't know. I've never known that argument. You would assume yes, it has to help some. I don't know if I've ever bought into it. Because guys warm up the same. They prepare. The same, and that takes a lot out of you whether you play or not. So I just think being deep has to help more than not. And maybe not this early in the year, maybe not matter, but I would say in the second half it absolutely has to have some impact.
Coach, how do you answer those who say you're not supposed to be here? You lost a lot of big-name players.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of quote-unquote no-name players, and here you are talking.
Well, I don't answer that. That's not my answer. I didn't say it.
How did you do it?
I'm not doing it. It's our guys, but I'm not the one that said we were not going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
That was everyone else, so I think everyone else has to answer their own. But it's early, and it's a long year. And in the West, unfortunately, you just got to keep playing. This is a hard conference right now. And so for us, we just got to keep focused on playing and getting better.
Has Harold been such a great fit for your second unit?
I don't know. It's funny, when we got him, we didn't know what we were getting. We really didn't. But within, I would say, 2 days of camp last year, I remember having a meeting with the coach, and I said, I think this guy can actually score. Because he never scored. You never saw it. And then I started questioning our defense in training camp because I actually said that. I said, maybe our defense is awful because he's scoring every time. And then we started giving it to him at early in the year last year, and we were like, no, he can score. He's got a knack. He's so fast. His quickness is long. He has an amazing first step for a big. And he has the one talent that a lot of bigs don't have. He has energy. Most five don't have energy. They don't play up tempo with energy, and he has it. And that's a skill. And I think that's maybe his biggest skill.
How's Boban done for you this year?
It's been great, trying to figure out when to put him in, where he fits. But his numbers don't lie. When he comes in game, he has an impact most of the time. He's big.
You and Coach Carlisle have had some coaching bouts throughout the years.
Yeah.
Can you talk about how it is to prepare against a coach like him?
He's a great coach. He really is. He's another one that I'm not going to get on this Hall of Fame thing, but Rick Carlisle. We should be saying today Rick Carlisle Hall of Fame coach, because if it was a college coach, you would be saying that. And that bothers me that you don't say that about Rick and Pop. And so, he's a terrific coach. He really is. And you have to prepare for all his stuff. They run Rick Carlisle teams. They run their offense extremely well and precise. And if you're not ready for it, you're not going to win.
You mentioned that Tobias really wants information. He digests a lot of it.
The machine?
Is he? Yes.
Yeah.
The machine. Is
Yeah.
he very like kind of information does he want from you? Is he very particular about it?
No, he's a machine. You just load him up.
Everything.
He's just like a computer. I swear he is. Like, he wants as much information. He needs it though. I keep saying Garnett was a lot like that. You had to give him information for him to process the play. If you didn't give it to him, it actually affected his play. Tobias is very much like that. That's why we jokingly call him the machine all the time, because that's what he is. And when he gets it, he puts it in, and he does a great job with it.
Is that the assistant's job to kind of prime him, or is that video guys? Or?
All of us. I don't know. I couldn't do that. I was more Phil. I would have been like a basket case, But he's like that, and it's good. It's good to have both.
Did we get a little spoiled early on with some of the bench numbers and just kind of come back down to earth here the
No,
last 3 games? Or?
I don't look at the numbers, that. So I don't know. We'll find out. It's a long year. I think our bench is better than what they've been playing lately. So we'll find that out.
We saw DJ and Trez go at it in practice last season. What can we expect tonight from that matchup?
That same thing.
Well, we didn't see it though.
They're both loud. They both will be yelling at each other. They both will be yelling at the refs. But that's what also makes them good, is because of that too, that passion as well.
Doc, is your team a perfect example? You don't need a true superstar to win this league, or you call this good coaching?
It's not good coaching. So no, I think we have a lot of good players that people don't realize how good they are. And you're right, we don't have a superstar. So what your team has to do is buy into that. That it could be anybody's night, and if it's your night tonight, don't take it personal. We're not coming to you. We're coming to the other guy. And so far, we've been able to do that. It's Lou's night, it's Tobias' night, it's Gal's night. We move it around, and I would love to tell you tonight whose night it is, and you don't know until the game starts. And so that's our team. But it's a joy to coach because they're all accepting of it. All right, guys.